Hello, I'm Brian Tracy. If you're in business today, your primary concerns are probably how to increase your cash flow and profitability. Based on my experience with over 10,000 business owners in 55 countries, I'm going to give you some ideas that you can use immediately to improve the operations of your business. Now here's a question. What is the most important work that you do? Now this is a bit of a trick question because the correct answer is actually thinking. Of all the things you do in your work, your ability to think well and clearly is more important than anything else. In studying time management for many years, I came across the word consequences. What I learned was that time management was really the ability to set priorities, and you can determine your priorities by determining the consequences of doing or not doing something. Something that is important is something that has serious potential consequences. Something that is unimportant is something that has few or no potential consequences. Of all the things you do, your ability to think well and clearly about yourself and your business has the greatest consequences of all. When you think well, you make better decisions. When you make better decisions, you take better actions. When you take better actions, you get better results. Everything begins and ends with good thinking. Now, to succeed in a business, especially in turbulent economic times, you need to be an excellent thinker about every part of your business, especially as it relates to sales, cash flow, and profitability. The very best stimulus to good thinking is clear, focused questions that force you to develop the right answers. I'm going to give you a series of strategic thinking questions in just a moment. But first, I'd like to bring your attention to the biggest obstacle of clear thinking in business, and in life for that matter. It's called the comfort zone. We all have a tendency to get into various comfort zones in our lives and businesses. Human beings resist change because of this. Now, you can become comfortable with a certain way of working and acting. You can be comfortable with a certain way of marketing and selling. You can become comfortable with every part of your business operations, even when they're no longer working for you. So whenever you're experiencing resistance, frustration, difficulty, problems, or stress, you have to be willing to stand back and look at your business honestly and objectively. You have to be willing to move out of your comfort zone. Remember, the more you do of what you're doing, the more you'll get of what you've got. Jim Collins, in his book, Good to Great, says that top executives are those who are willing to ask the brutal questions about every aspect of their business. Here are some questions that you need to ask over and over as your business and the market evolves and changes. Very often, the answers will change in response to changing conditions. It's important that you change as well when it is necessary. And the first great question is, what business are you in? What business are you really in? Most business owners answer this question by explaining the product or service that they sell. But this is not the business that you are in. The business that you are in is customer satisfaction. You must always define your business in terms of what your products or service does to improve the life or work of your customers.